What's up, guys? NuzHD here, and today we're bringing you all a little something different. This is Darwin Project. It's a free game right now in the Xbox Store. It is an early access game. It's a battle royale, but it's only 10 players. Technically 11. It's 10 players going against each other, and then one director. And the director of the game, you can unlock being a director at level 5. And you can be a director, and as you'll see, the director kind of has power over certain things that go on in the game. Instead of a storm moving in, like in a regular battle royale game, it's zones. So there's actually 7 zones, one in the center and 6 on each side, and the little octagons or no, those are hexagons, little zones. And as you see on the mini map, you'll see how the zones start to become forbidden. And the forbidden zones, you freeze to death. So it's a little different. It's small. The map isn't small though, but there's only 10 people. So it does play a little slow for my taste. I think that this map and this game would be perfect with 20 people. Personally, 20 people in one director. The director makes it cool though, and as long as you have a good director, then the matches that I've seen actually flows a lot better because he can close out certain areas and kind of push everybody towards each other to make the game flow better. So it's really kind of up to the director on how the game flows. Now, as you'll see right here, I just jumped into a house and there's actually a little mini map in the far corner right there that I had no idea what it was at this time of me playing. It actually shows you where everybody is on the map. So you get an idea of where everybody is and where you are in comparison to them. So that is kind of cool. That's a cool thing. They're not in every house or anything. They're kind of hard to find. There's just a few scattered across the maps in different houses. And so that's a cool little feature. There are loot crates, which you can get armor, you can get first aid kits, but the majority of the time you're just going to get wood or armor. So just like in Fortnite, whenever you start out, you're going to want to start collecting materials. But in this, really the only thing you collect is wood and leather. But the main one you want to be collecting is wood, wood, wood. Just start chopping trees down like crazy. That way you can get some arrows. This game is literally strictly a bow and arrow and axe fighter. That's all there is to it. It's just bow and arrow and axe. So melee and bow and arrow. There are different types of arrows. There's fire arrows. There's a berserk arrow. Everyone, for the most part, that I've seen just uses fire arrow. You can change it, but the only arrow that I ever found that was successful or even useful was the fire arrow. And I mean, it's a fun game. I can't lie. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. It's just not something that I could play nonstop. It's not something that I would get hooked on. It's a fun game for if you're bored and you have nothing else to do. And it's a good little buffer while waiting on the big AAA titles like Black Ops 4 coming out soon here in a few days. So it's a good buffer. It was something fun to play. I'll probably play it a few more times. I won't make any more content on it. This will be the only video. It's just kind of my opinion on it. It's been out for a while. But like I said, it's not really out. This is early access, and it's only in the Xbox Store. As far as I know, it's not for PS4. So if you play PS4, you're kind of out of luck on this one. As you can see here, I was stuck in a forbidden area in a fight, and I stayed in it a little bit too long, and I ended up dying. The director actually tried helping me out and giving me 100 health to try to help boost me through, because he was surprised on how I pulled through on that fight, even though I was losing in the beginning. But I still ended up freezing to death, and that's just how it goes. Like I said, guys, this game is fun. Don't get me wrong. The creators of Darwin Project, they're doing a great job. This game is unique, especially how it features just a bow and arrow, no guns. It's very unique in that. And as you'll see in this next match, there are other aspects to it where you involve electronics, and the director can have a random electronic spawn across the map, and you collect electronic as a part, and you can craft certain things like a barrier or an area around you that traps you and your opponent in it so they can't run away. There's different things, and there's different buffs you can get just by picking up materials and crafting them. I mean, it's a very unique game, and there's a lot of different aspects to it. I didn't really get a chance yet to explore all the different aspects and all the different features that there are with the crafting system, but It's all pretty self-explanatory for the most part. If you just take 5 seconds and look at everything on the wheel that you can craft, you pretty much get what it does. You can craft gliders, so when you jump off a higher area, you can glide, and I mean that's cool. It helps you get across the map quicker. So there are different things in the game to make it be a little more fast-paced, but this game is still very unknown to a lot of people, and the people that are playing it are still trying to figure out themselves. I feel like the creators are still trying to figure out what they even want from this game in the end. So there is a customization system, just like in Fortnite, where you can customize your character, customize your axe, and customize your bow. So that's cool. And there's all sorts of different costumes, and you can purchase them. You can actually purchase. I believe they use ramen as the purchasing system, as the currency, but you can purchase it with real money to help customize your character. I mean, this game's in early access. I don't know if anyone's actually going out there and paying $20 on a ramen pack to buy these costumes or buy these bows. I mean, if they are, more power to them. But me, it's an early access game, and it just it wasn't my thing. I mean, I enjoyed it, and when this game comes for release, I'll probably pick it up and try it again because I feel like this game has a crap load of potential. There's so much they could do to this game and make it a really successful battle royale game. Bump it up to 20 players, maybe switch it up, maybe not just be bow, maybe bow, crossbow, spear, something more primal. Sure, if you want to stick to the no guns, that's cool, but change it up a little bit, not just bow. Even if they do decide to stick with just bow, that's fine. They can come up with many different variations for the arrows, or maybe change the axe to a hammer or a long sword or anything. I'm sure the developers have plenty of ideas of what they're going to do moving forward with this game. And so far, they've done a great job. Like I said, my favorite game of all time, nowhere near. But it's a good game, and it's definitely something cool to pick up, especially because it's free right now, while you're waiting for your main AAA title to come out. Well, guys, that's about all I got for y'all today. Really hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Other than that, guys, y'all have a great day. Make sure you subscribe to see more awesome content weekly. We'll see you next time.
Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Keep your eyes on the prize. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You gotta want it with all your might. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. I know you're gonna be alright. You wanna make your way